Hey, hey everybody, it's Ellison Nedra, the modern day sage, with the daily guidance message for Friday, April the 7th, 2017. Before getting into the message or getting to the card, um, we are in retrograde with quite a few planets. From my understanding, is four. I like to tell people I'm not an astrologer, but I like to follow astrology to the best of my understanding. It's like when I read it, it just automatically resonates. So it's like the actual logical, or I guess the logical understanding sometimes slips my mind because I feel it more so than anything else. So I will try to explain this the best that I can due to what I read and what I'm feeling. One big thing that I noticed is um, karma, I would say. A lot of what we're putting out is coming back to us very quickly. And yesterday, I had the biggest epiphany. Like, I read an article, I was watching a video on YouTube, and they were saying that Saturn is the planet of karma, and it is in retrograde as of yesterday. I believe on the 9th, we're in a Mercury retrograde, and then we're also in this Venus retrograde, and then there's the Jupiter retrograde. So I know with the Venus retrograde, it has to do with, well, what I felt to be turning that love inward. I'm not sure exactly what was said by astrologers, but that's what I felt for the Venus retrograde to symbolize, because I've noticed that we all are on a self-love journey. And so, we're honoring how we feel. We're honoring our feelings. Okay. So now that Saturn's in retrograde, the planet of karma, what I've noticed with this is what we put out comes back to us quickly. Okay. For example, yesterday, a nurse said to me, she liked the color of my shirt. It looked pretty on me. And not even 5 minutes later, a random nurse just walked by and told her the exact same thing. She said, "Oh, that color is pretty on you." And we had on two different colors, but they were very springy, so they were very attractive colors. But her karma was returned to her. She didn't have to say that to me, and when she said it, it made me feel good. So the universe graced her with a compliment as well. So I feel at this time we have to be more aware of what we put out and be very conscious of what we put out so that we can receive our abundance. Like, if you're being impatient, expect the patience to be returned to you times million. If you're putting out bad vibes, expect bad vibes to come back to you almost immediately. Like, karma is not waiting now. Karma is coming to get hers, whether it's good or bad. So just stay mindful, stay positive, spread the love. We've worked on ourselves. This retrograde is almost over with Venus. So we've worked on ourselves. The self-love is there. We've taken the time to separate ourselves from the world and just really focus on ourselves. So now, guess what? This card here. I don't know why I just made that face. Marriage. This situation involves marriage. So this could mean a literal marriage. A lot of people may have expected marriage, but there were some codependencies there. But because of this beautiful Venus retrograde gracing the whole planet with more self-awareness and more self-love and self-care, you make yourself more attractive. You make yourself more attractive when you care for yourself. You give you the love that you expect others to give to yourself. So you make yourself more attractive. The more you give to yourself, um, the more you're open to receive. So this could actually mean marriage. You did the work. You're working on yourself. You have worked on yourself, and now that partner that you seek is there, and the union can deepen. I feel with marriage there's a bond, there's a commitment, but this also represents a bond and commitment to yourself, an integration of the higher self and an integration of your authentic self. You're becoming whole. You are whole in mind, body, and soul. You're becoming more whole. You're integrating your higher self now. So at this particular time, be very aware of the vibes that you give off, because you're going to attract it right back through karma, because you worked on the self-love. And like I said, when you love yourself more, you attract more. So if you're working on yourself and working on the self-love and you love yourself, be mindful of how you interact with others. Spread the love, because you have love. You love yourself. So why is there any reason to feel any less than? We all deserve love. We're all capable of giving and receiving. But this is just the added bonus because, after I shuffled the deck, I just took a look at the card, and the attraction card was at the bottom. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. When you are in love with yourself, you can enjoy life. You don't have to be miserable. So this attraction card is saying the more that you enjoy life, you attract the things that you love. You attract loving relationships, loving situations. You become more attractive. Your personality shines. You become a light in the world when you fully realize how important you are, and how lovable you are, and how much of a difference you can make just by being in a better mood, being confident, feeling good about yourself, speaking your truth, not holding anything in. Once you speak your truth, you feel so much better. You release. So with that being said, that is the message for today. Just a little side note, my son's surgery was very, very successful, and he looks so good. He looks wonderful. It's like wonderful. It's like a breath of fresh air to not see those tubes in his mouth and nose. Well, his mouth and nose. Like, his face is just like free. So I'm happy for him. I'm very happy. That's just a little update. So if you would like to book a reading, contact me on Facebook. Be sure to check out my blogs, and be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. A lot of times I have very, very important information to share to keep us all informed, to keep us enlightened, to keep us encouraged. So please be sure to follow me on those social media sites, especially Facebook. You can contact me for more information about a reading, or, like I said, I enjoy reading you guys' comments a lot, because it encourages me to continue to do this, even though I'm going to do it regardless, because that's just what I feel led to do. But it just gives me that further encouragement, So you guys take care. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day, because today is beautiful. Embrace today. Take it by its horns and tackle that. All right. Love and light, y'all.